What is up, guys? As you can see, the most feared are live, so I figured I would just record my first gameplay here. I don't, have a full team of the guys, but I've got enough here, so I'm good luck. Mainly secondary. We got the Honey Badger, of course. Got Merriweather back there. Ike Taylor with the corner. That free Kelvin Mack I got there, right outside linebacker, and right here on the first play, that's the Von Miller team of the week. I just picked it up, so first game with him. Right off the bat, showing me. I blitz him a couple times here, just to see, and he rolls out, and Von still tracks his ass down. And as you can see, we got another one of these roll out to the side, but the receiver break off of coverage players. So he's not going to be that great, basically. Yeah, and he's probably obviously going to be a fourth down guy going forward. An onside kicker, all that fun jazz, right? So, right off the bat again, 4th and 12. So, you pretty much know what to expect there. But he's got the most feared cap, and Michael Johnson. I noticed on the defense. I didn't really take the time to look at his lineup. I normally don't look at others' lineups at all, really. And there's a play, 4th down right there. You don't want to make the pick. You might as well just try and block the guy out and get the ball in better field position. Offense. I've got Delaney Walker in there, and that guy's a stud. That's one guy is going to be a bummer after the weekend, not to have full time. He's blocked. I love blocking tight ends in there, and he's one of the best. And I should have scored on that, but sometimes I let that momentum take me out. And on goal line, guys, you got to throw somebody over the damn center. Come on, you're gonna let Otto just walk in like that? Come on, you got nothing better than that. And the rollout cheese, it's okay. I know some guys have to do that. And I'm not going to act like I'm a high mighty great player and all, but you know you're not good if that's what your base offense basically is. It's just a cheesy way to get by because you can't really read defenses and breaks. I would rather lose than play that way. On a rare occasion you do a real play action rollout that's like a true design one, but not living like this. And right there, that's the Kelvin Mack breaking that one up. And again, it's just 3rd down 3, so 4th down going for it again. Start picking up a little bit on Merriweather here. Pretty solid user. Obviously he's got great speed. I think it was like 95, 94 excel right there. If he would have thrown it flat, he would have been toasted right there. Hey, at least the guy got a first down, so good for him. And then he's going to test me deep again to lead. I would have liked to have momentum, not really at the 1-yard line, but he'll take it. Jamal, he would have loved to got himself a 99-yard touch right there. These couple runs, I could tell. And that guy wanted to break out, but that's all right. As long as we get out from being pinned. And here it was 3rd and 15. I got stuffed a couple, and I need a little bit of time. So the right side guys are holding up there. I believe that's the right guard, most feared, the Bears guy, and Load Holt. I picked him up just because he's a badass guard, man. So, I got both. The right side should be holding pretty steady there. And if you're playing me, don't let Steve Largent get warmed up, I'm a Cardinal guy, but I was born in Washington, so that was one of the guys that I, did grow up watching, and I love that guy, So if I get a chance to torch you with him, I will.
The Ravens take it from the 23.
And I started running just a lot of 3-man fronts in here, so I'm not really running any wides. The contains aren't really going to do too much like that, but no biggie. He keeps trying to bomb, and that was the Honey Badger with the pick. Don't test that one. Delaney Walker, just all around badass tight end. Let's see. So now I'm in the 2-minute drive here, and there's Delaney with a solid catch in traffic. We started having to move down pretty quick, especially at the last drive and don't pick up. So and again, those are the type of catches that just piss people off, man. Because you throw it, they see it, they think they get a pick. You click on the receiver and just undercut it, and there goes Steve again. Pretty decent, he had the safety on the inside, passed lead just a little left and squeezed it in. It was a second late. I gotta show you this. This is me doing something stupid. He did a the onside right before this, and then he took a timeout, so I knew he was coming out squib kick, and I, for some fucking reason, hit the buttons and put myself into this, and I couldn't switch back. You know, it's you sit there and you know what's about to happen. And I'm just frantically hitting the buttons, and it won't go back. So that's just 100% on me for being stupid. I assume it's never gonna work, so I come out pounding those buttons. I thought he was gonna go onside again. Yeah, so whatever. You know, and in this one, I'm kind of probably a little flustered and a little upset in this drive. So this one was probably the easy one for him. The only one out of all of them that was. Okay, at least he finally got capped for some positive yards, so that's good. And then I believe he knows he has me in a bad D, and I probably should have got out, but at that point I didn't care. You know, it's like whatever. Let's get the ball back and just score, and then screw it. You know, so good little mini drive for him after that. And comes to a little Jamal, and you know, for the most part, I think he did pretty well on that. You know, I'm not really showing. Oh. Do not let Steve go off on you guys. I'm saying I'm not really showing all the runs, you know, for loss or a couple of incompletions in here. And, you know, now that we've got the 4-minute quarters back, which thank God for that. But now that we do, you know, we're going to have to trim a little bit of the fat out of here. I mean, no one wants to watch 15 minutes. I mean, 8 enough is tough to ask people to sit through anyway. But you know, don't throw it across your body, guys. You should know this. And that's the Merriweather, most feared, coming up, lighting his ass up, and I get the ball back right away. And, you know, I'm happy getting these little 5 or 6 clips right there. Mainly I had to go to the passing game. I've been messing around the last few weeks on the offensive guys, and this is the play that I just found before this. It's the first time I ran in the game, and I think it'd be a good man beater, and, you know, pretty sweet. Forget exactly what that one is. It's out of that bunch formation in there with Marshall. I just bring him back over left, and, you know, in zone or man, that cut's gonna work. And there's Steve again. I like that play, as you can tell.
Let's see what they do on first down.
It works kind of in most zones. It's going to get open. The real thing is just reading the safeties on which side to throw that ball to there. You know, as long as he doesn't have a linebacker trailing you. And Mayweather coming back up, a couple of big plays there. And on this one, I decided to run a little man coverage. And I'm on Merriweather again, and I just trailed the guy that I would throw to, and undercut for a user pick. And, you know, at this point, you know, that's pretty much going to seal the deal for the guy. You know, I'm kind of surprised he hung around as long as he did, actually. You know, normally guys who have that style, you know, they're going to be quitting out earlier than this. But, hey, you know, at least he made it to the 4th, I guess. All right, thanks for checking it out, my man.